sorry about the late, folks. Just have to share the stream with everybody. But hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Myron the Slavic Wolf here. Today, we're gonna be finishing some more Hogwarts Legacy. In the last episode, we got the third of four. We got the third of four broom upgrades for our broomstick, and today we're gonna be getting the final one. I had to spend most of yesterday getting enough coins for this, so that's why I wasn't really streaming yesterday. But before we get into that, I want to give a huge shout out to one individual in person who honestly is kind of obsessed with me. What's his name? Freaking Matthew Mad K Rodriguez Segura. I've talked about him in a few videos in the past, and I told myself I wouldn't do it anymore. But yeah, thankfully I'm not gonna bring up stuff that happened in that server that I was in, because honestly the mods did not do a good job moderating that server, so I'm not gonna really talk about stuff that goes on in that server. But as far as this guy goes, yeah, he's actually obsessed with me. Like, I can go for God knows how long without just minding my own business, and he'll like take like comments and stuff from either YouTube or Twitter or stuff like that. He'll say stuff like, he'll screenshot the things I share and then put it on his videos for content, and I'm like, oh my god, this dude is actually obsessed with me. Hold on, I'm trying to find a shadow so I can like, oh yeah, here we go. Yep. Yeah, I've been living in this guy's head rent-free for almost a year, and he's still acting the fool, acting like a stalker, just because of some stuff that happened in a Yu-Gi-Oh related stream, and a YouTube Yu-Gi-Oh related Discord server. It's honestly kind of sad. Yeah, and I'll also try to leave a link to the last video I meant discussing his behavior, as he's obviously not going to stop, which is sad. Well, both sad and good, because by doing the things that he's doing, he's just giving my channel more traction. So if you're watching, which I know you are since you watched my last video, thank you for getting my YouTube channel more attention by being a stalker. Thank you for that. Because really all you're doing is just making an ass out of yourself by acting like this. So yeah. So yeah, if you're watching, which I know you are, thank you for making an ass out of yourself, and thank you for getting my content more traction. But all that said, we're going to do this first astronomy table real quick, and then I'm gonna go to the broomstick shop and get the last upgrade, so we can finally be done with that awful series of quests. Like, the broomsticks, I feel like were some of the hardest side quest overworld missions for me.
Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Because of the fact that my controller is kind of like wonky, but the controls themselves are also wonky. So yeah, glad to be done with this. And I wish there was an easier way to like switch it to nighttime instead of having to go to the map and then press R3 on this controller.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied.
There doesn't seem to be another way to do that. So yeah, this is the easiest way to do it. And for those of you who, I don't know if I showed these tables in the last stream, but for those who don't know how it works, you have to align the blue diagrams to the stars in the night sky to make a constellation. And these are real world constellations too, by the way. I looked them up. These are all real world constellations in astrology. So you can look them up and you'll see that they're real. Just gotta turn this camera here to zoom in, and this one's Scorpius. Yep. And doing that gets you 80 experience. And yeah, if I think there's supposed to be like 14 or 15 of those, and if you get like all of them, you'll get a piece of gear. I'm not sure what's for your head, your shoulders and stuff like that. But before we get the mission, I did have one piece of unidentified equipment, so we're gonna go to the room of requirement real quick, just to figure out what that is. It's a yellow unidentified back item, a back item or head item. I don't. I know it's one of those two. I just don't know which one it is. But we're gonna find out right now. All right, here we are. So let's see what this is. Oh, I got two of them. I forgot I had two of them. And sadly, they're both scarves, meaning I have to pick between one or the other. Oh god. All right. All right. Well, let's go to our gear. Go to the scarves. Pick out which one's better. Well, they're both level 94, and let's see. And they both give an extra. How much offense? An extra 9 offense. So what it really boils down to is the trait that it has. Yeah, they both have traits. Ancient magic increases damage off of ancient magic. As anyone who's watching these streams knows, I don't really use the ancient magic that much because I haven't really had a need to. Like I'm saving that gauge for harder bosses because like the gauge just kind of fills up slow. And for this one, unforgivable, increased damage dealt to cursed enemies. Now, if you've been watching these streams and these Hogwarts Legacy videos of mine, you'll know that I have the talents to where every time I hit an enemy, they get cursed. So this obviously, this talent obviously does more damage in the long run. So I'm gonna swap it out and then. All right. Yep. There we go. And now I'm gonna sell the rest of these, and we'll be good. And the final broom bouquet costs 7,500 coins. I did not have nearly as much when I first got that stream, but when I first did that stream. But now I have enough, like well over enough. But first, I'm gonna go to my shop, and then I can get 10% more coins from these things than I would if I sold them from other places. That's what I'm gonna do first, and then I'm gonna go to the broom place and get the last broom bouquet. And then I might have to do another race with the other girl. I don't know because she said she was done with these, but there could be one more race after this. We will just have to see. Excuse me. It's been a long day. Sorry for yawning. It's been a long day. Still dealing with stalkers like this. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually crazy. Alright, we're back. I didn't know I was back on my phone. I was checking something real quick. But, yep. Now we go ahead and go to our shop.
Now?
I named it Vespers and Virtuum. I forgot what the other two options were.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Likewise, we're in Gotham. Oh, there you are. I'm just gonna sell some of this stuff to you.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
time to head to the broom shop. Which is... Here it is. Wait, is this a broom shop? Yeah, it is. I'm done.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Yep, I'm here to get this last broom upgrade, so I can never come back here again.
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
What? There's no quest for that? I thought there'd be a quest for that. Guess not. Regardless, well, at least it's not a complete waste of money, I guess. But in any case, now we're gonna finish. Go to, and I actually got a few levels from doing all that extra stuff, so that's good. Let's talk to Poppy and figure out how she's gonna help us talk to the centaurs about this, about looking for the snidget, which was the item that they used in Quidditch before the golden snitch. All my Harry Potter fans, where you at in the chat? Remember, liking Harry Potter does not make you transphobic. You gotta separate the art from the artist. If you can't do that, you don't belong here. Excuse me. Oh yeah, that upgrade's coming in clutch. I feel like I'm already getting faster.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
Once we tell them about the snidgets, they'll understand why we came and they'll want to help.
I hope you're right. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a port key that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig's asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the snidgets, and I'm sure to all be fun.
Oh, we about to get ambushed by centaurs? Oh, that's fine, that's worse. Oh yeah, we are gonna get ambushed, that's fine.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please, we
We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah, I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave you mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Yep. And since it's nighttime, I might as well go ahead and do this thing right here.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
Draco. I don't think that's an actual constellation, but just in case it is, you could still look it up. Now that that's taken care of, we can actually go ahead and do this Nanny quest real quick. Here we go. Hold on for a sec, guys. And we're back. Now let's talk to Natty.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Now we wait for daytime. Oh, there you at. There you is. Hold on,
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
So that's the actual entrance to Hogsmeade. Oh. Alright.
I was standing behind it.
How am I supposed to... Am I supposed to go inside this house? Oh, I am. Okay.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Hello, Mid. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so I guess if we're supposed to be gathering evidence, I might have to ask these questions for, stronger evidence, I guess.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
That's a pretty damning kidnapping note if I've ever seen one. But yeah, Mid, I bet I can know who one of those, well, two of them, those stalkers are.
Otto Dibble works at
Supreme and the
Gladrax.
other person. Sure,
I should check there.
But regardless, yeah.
But please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Yeah, I was about to say, why can't you just tell the man that you're engaged to his daughter?
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Ah, I gotta be level 33 to get it though. Oh, but that's tough. That's really tough. Now I'm actually getting some cool stuff, but I'm becoming poor. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. At least I can buy. No. I need to do some quick math, y'all. Hold on. Where did he even get candy canes? That's my question. I'll have 719 coins left. Dag, I'm gonna be broke after this, but I'm gonna do it. I've been broke before and I made it just fine, so we must all make sacrifices. Am I right, lads, or am I right, lads? I am right, lad. Perfect. Okay. Trying to find my shop so I can. Oh, there we go.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Oh, I don't understand why I couldn't jump. What is this place called again? Oh, it sells herbs, right?
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
But first,
hello,
more. Thank God for the auto-solve feature, because I never would be able to solve this on my own. That's why I couldn't jump over it. But dang, Harlow is really just blackmailing everybody he comes across, doesn't he? To extend his riches and wealth. At least Ranrock is trying to get rid of all witches and wizards, but Ranrock and Rockwood and Harlow are just trying to... I got all the pages in Hogsmeade? Okay, that's cool.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I'm not sure why I didn't look there before, but okay. Oh God, that foreboding music, and she probably ran into Rockwood or Harlow. Ooh,
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Better lock.
Hello, Hamura.
Revelio. Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Aloha Mora.
Nope.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Wait, is it still inside or out? How am I supposed to? Oh, it's outside. Okay. She was taken by the Ashwinders. You got to save Natty.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio!
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Ooh, I can find the book of poems and the love letter. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look for those. I get some sweet rewards.
Revelio.
Oh no.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Easier said than done most of the time.
Revelio.
Revelio.
Aye.
The fog blighted us a bit, I'll agree. Nonetheless, we have good spoils for our efforts. And so should we hold our heads.
Through here. They never see it coming.
Revelio.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me.
Anyone looking for trouble's found it in me.
Lower Hogsfield needs some after hours. Let's finish this job.
Reducto! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Some inspiration. Glacier. Incendio. has become.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert.
Expulsion!
Stoop
You're going to get out of this alive.
Revelio.
Quite conductive, aren't we? Expulsion! Stop this one!
Incendio.
Look what you've done! You paid for that!
Revelio. Incendio.
Mustn't overlook Felcroft. Plenty to be had there.
If people don't want me to steal their valuables, they better get a really good look.
Where in the world could that love letter be?
Revelio.
Hey.
Revelio.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. Shear isn't worth the time. No amount of spoils. You want to talk brave?
You weren't there when I outran that in...
The girl's friend won't come.
Revelio.
Wait, how much gear do I even have? Hope I don't got too much. Okay, 18, I'm good, I'm good. I can get 6 more gear. Oh, the love letter, found it.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it. Revelio.
Where the hell do I go to find that final chest? Trying to find out where to go from here, but it's not giving me any. Oh, here it is. Found the love letter and I found the golden book. Now I just gotta find this last chest and we're out of here. Back outside, you heard? You heard me?
He must be here somewhere. Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon her. It must be blocked by something.
Revelio.
Aloha Mora.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Lumos.
I almost thought we could go back the way we came, but we can.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yet, we'll leave Ranrock with only Rockwood. Hold on for a second, guys. I'll do something real quick. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to talk to Officer Saga and hopefully...
Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashbinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Stingy. Again. Come and listen. I've acquired what muggles call a loot.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon, after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Of course he did. He's talking to everybody now.
Revelio.
Oh, it's page here.
Aloha Mora.
Yeah, he actually does. Because now he's subscribing to people have absolutely nothing to do with the situation. That's just crazy. And only because I'm associated, y'all associated with me. That's crazy. I hate that guilty by association mindset. Like, I don't even know if you play Yu-Gi-Oh like that. So for him to subscribe to you, makes no sense. He's just trying to start problems. Yeah, just ignore him. Just ignore it though. He's a stalker, and he's just gonna continue making himself look bad.
Before you ask, I'm all out of the new socks, so if your feet are smelly, you'll have to work it out for yourself.
Dang, I can't ask him about the engagement? That's messed up.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Well, for now, I want to find my store.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Thank you, buddy. I'm ready for Fall 2. Some birds happen. It sucks. But I don't know where to find Phil. I think it's possible to give Filbert his poetry book back, but I can't find out where he is. Southwest of the Magic Leap. Okay. Yeah, the skin feeling, I don't like that either. That's annoying. Oh, fast traveling messes it up?
Are we?
Oh my god. Yeah, I messed this up. I wasn't supposed to fast travel to this place, and now he won't be there.
Gold that last Clement. Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Yep.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Dang, I messed up. I wasn't supposed to fast travel back to this spot. I was supposed to actually walk all the way here, and now he's not there. So I can't even return his thing. So now I'm stuck with this book. Well, he's gone, and I'm stuck with his book. So, he's never getting this back, I guess. He's never getting this back. Shame. Well... Oh, wait, there he is. Thank God.
Mr. Filbert, I have your book.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
I'm glad to have been of help.
Oh, my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back. Thank you, my young friend. Thank you.
And there's no reward for that. But on the plus side, there's that cool cutscene. And we got to talk to Natty again before doing the Sebastian quest. Well, not even the Sebastian quest. It's Professor Nahiem, the third trial. I keep mixing the two up. I don't know why I didn't make the thing at the boathouse yet. But let me go there. I'm not gonna do the quest because it's a bit of a waste of time.
My Domino's Mix and Match unboxing starts now. Ooh, yum. Let me get a piece of that. Ooh.
Anyway. Go. Now I can talk to Natty. To the Great Hall. Oh, wow, it's snowing inside the, oh, that's so beautiful. There's a chest somewhere around here.
Revelio.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to use these doors one day. But first, I'm tough Natty.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He, and my mother, raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
I hope so. Now, before we finally go to the third trial, I want to test this animal door. I'm gonna look up a guide for this animal door. Because these things have been bothering me all for the longest now. I think I finally understand these animal door puzzles now. So the animals on the archway go from left to right, so make a upside down U or an N. They go from 0 to 9, not 1 to 10, 0 to 9. And also, these question marks here are part of the problems. So you go, so you do, so for this one, this was the one with the, like, this one is for the top part, and the one over here is for the bottom one. Now, based on the fact that all of these animals go from 0 to 9, you need to figure out the sums of these parts that lead to the middle part. So, if 11 is here, and this animal, which is the frog, the walrus thing, represents 0, then we have to do. Then we need to put the Hydra-looking creature on this part to make 14. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright. And for the top one, we got 24. So this is 9. This right here is 9. So 0, not, so 9 plus 7 is 16. And then 24 minus 16 is 8. So we gotta put the spider on the other door. And then once we do that, we can open this door and... Okay! I finally figured out these stupid animal, things. Jeez, this took a while. And I honestly might spend some time after this stream just doing these animals. But I do have to stream Get Impact tomorrow, and that's going to take up a bit of my time. So that'll be my focus tomorrow, these animal doors. I'm so glad I figured out those animal doors because they were honestly giving me a bit of a headache. But in any case, I have a lot of unidentified items now, so I'm gonna go to the room of requirement to identify them real quick. And then since I have 2 more unidentified items, but I can't use them until I'm level 33, so I'm gonna have to do the trial mission just to get to level 33. If that's enough, which I'm not sure it will be enough, but I hope it is. So, oof, excuse me. Celtic Hero Cape Astral Road. Alright. Like I said, some of these I can't use right now because I'm on level, but let's see. Can't use that. I'm on level. Use. Oh, the Astral Lobe is actually weaker than this Celtic Hero Kit right here. I'm gonna apply that later though. I seem to be one against a lot of Infernari lately. Alright. Now that's it. Oh, I got a long way to go from level 33. I'm bugging. But in any case, I don't seem to have an immediate need for talents yet, and Neasel Fur doesn't come cheap, so I'm gonna hold off on this for now. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Alright, I got everything I needed here. And no jobber now is here, so I guess we can leave this place. Did I put a jobber now here? I don't know. Yep, here we go. Face, where are you going? Oh, there you go. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I just ate and I gave it more food.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
I've brewed 0 potions so far. What are you talking about? Go. Now I get the moonstone knife and carving and continue. Sorry about the delay, guys. I had to do something real quick, but I'm back now.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Now we can finish this quest with the trial. To the map chamber.
Welcome back.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Hold on, what's that?
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago.
What you said? Look, come get him. Come. Tell him to wake up. Tell him to wake up.
Never mind, folks, I'm back. I plugged my thing into the wrong thing by mistake. But I'm back. I was wondering why you guys couldn't hear me, but I'm back. Sorry about the intermission, folks. I'm back. I'm back and I'm ready to finish this quest. I gotta go to Fig's classroom now. Almost seemed like you guys couldn't hear me, but I plugged my headphones into my phone instead of the controller. My mistake. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, let's see if Professor Fig can help us get into the office.
Revelio.
Professor Fig, the Keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. All right. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I've actually met Scrope, but I'm not sure he'll tell me. He's rather devoted to the Black family.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing.
I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Oh, I can't do anything while disguised as a... While disguised as that. That's crazy. Can I fast travel at least? Oh, I can't even fast travel while I'm like this. That's crazy. I'm really stuck with this, aren't I? Yo, that's wild to me. Okay, so I can still use, that.
Professor, a moment of your time, please. Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
What could the headmaster want?
Oh, the Genshin Impact version of this ready to install. Hold on, I gotta take care of this real quick. Wait, I don't know if this will end the stream, will it? Oh yeah, it probably will, because I had a yeah, it'll end the stream.
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better!
Headmaster, here, what could he want?
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes! Mixed with, bubo tuber pus makes a fine, mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Are you feeling all right, sir? You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
I don't know if I was even supposed to talk to him or not.
Something is very wrong with Professor Black. Dittany and Pubertuber pus. Moustache paste.
Was I even supposed to talk to him? I don't think I was supposed to talk to him. Hope I didn't mess up the
Stand proud, purebloods.
Okay, I cut off that beautiful transition. But yeah. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna have to do. When when dinner time rolls around, I'm gonna have to pause this stream, do the update real quick for Genshin, and then finish what I started on the stream. Because I need to get this done.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
I heard that. Oh, that is shiesty.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Wait, can I save while I'm like this? I don't know if I can save. I gotta see. Yes, I can save. Perfect. Okay, well, while that's going on, I'm going to,
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the Ministry.
Professor, I need to speak to you. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh. very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Will it, though? Oh, and it's a page here. Okay.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf. There's no doubt in Scrope's mind.
Ahem! Attention, students! I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the stunning banners of Slytherin. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever. Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
Ooh, I need to figure this out, actually. I think I need to figure this out. So I don't, I'm actually... Okay. Yep, it's to do with the pure blood.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
Correct. And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pure.
There is another matter, Scrope. I confiscated this filthy diary from a student. It smells of squid and seawater.
Oh, Apollonia's diary. That is quite a surprise, Master. What do you wish Scrope to do with this treasure? Rubbish.
Whatever you wish, Scrope. It's your treasure. Now, off with you. The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
I'm glad the internet exists. Otherwise, I would have been screwed.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Incendio. Incendio.
Streaming personality is too energetic. I'm not sure what you mean by streaming personality, but I guess that kind of makes sense.
Revelio.
I'm glad I figured out how these animal doors work. So send this one to the walrus because the walrus is 0. And then where's the other
Revelio.
Shoot, where's the in real life, I act sophisticated, but when I'm streaming, I'm usually kind of energetic. Oh, okay, I get it. It's kind of the same with me, but not really. Also, I'm trying to figure out where the other thing to this is.
Incendio.
Wait, hold on, let me look this up, actually. So I'm gonna have to end the stream soon anyway, so I might as well do this animal talk real quick. So the second one is on floor below this one.
Revelio.
It's right there. That's really stupid. Oh my god, that's really stupid. Hold on, let me memorize this. I gotta memorize this shit now. I don't wanna be stupid. 1. So 6, and then 0, 0, 1, 2, 4. The crab for the door below. Okay. Crab. Okay.
Revelio.
There it is. Okay. There we go. It kind of looks like Paris from Pokemon. I accidentally switched it. I don't know why. All the rewards are trash because I should have figured this out already, but I didn't. Because I'm not that smart. Oh my god. I don't know why you kept saying that, but that's crazy. So wait, this is 5. That's wait, no, that's not 5. That's 2. That's 3 actually. So 3 plus 9 is 12. So the brain, is this a brain? I think it's a brain. Yeah, that makes 7. Yes, brain. Yep, that's a brain. 17 plus 6. Okay. The iguana.
Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
I'll be taking that chest. Have to open these chests. There we go. I've got so much gear. I'm gonna have so many coins after this.
The gargoyle. I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Oh, okay, I thought I saw a different trial. Nope, it's a window there.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Also. Revelio.
That must be the pedestal.
All right. Oh, let me see something real quick. What is this quest? Flew around the world. Oh, I got all the food flames. Okay, that's nice. Oh, excuse me.
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
This is tricky.
I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
This is spooky.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Revelio. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Revelio.
Bombarda.
Revelio.
I wonder if I can save in this special void as well. Oh, so guys. Alright folks, it's getting to be around dinner time, so I'm gonna have to pause this stream real quick, and we will continue after dinner, because I also need to update Genshin Impact. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in a few minutes. Peace out, comrades.